Welcome to the ImpactLab Hackathon 2024. I am Nicolene Kanji Murangi, your hostess for this event, and it's an absolute pleasure to stand before you today as we embark on a journey of ingenuity, collaboration, and most importantly, impact. Before we delve into the heart of this event, I want to take a moment to express my gratitude and warmest welcome to our esteemed judges. And in no particular order, I will introduce them to you. We first have Mr. Macmillan Handura, Head Digital Solutions and Group Business Development, Schoemans. Maybe you can just wave so the crowd can see you. Okay. Second, we have Ms. Valerie Garissis, Director Innovation and Entrepreneurship, NUST. Just turn around so the crowd can see you. Dr. Girian Kosh Kapwire, Lecturer Software Engineering. Okay, I'm missing one more judge. I'm sure she's on the way. She's Ms. Josephine Kaunyembo, Senior Economist, Financial Institute. Mr. Keith Handura, Strategy Specialist and Startup Advisor. I don't think they saw you. And last but not least, we've got Mr. David Majid, Service Data Executive, Digital Transformation and Innovation from MTC. The Impact Lab, it's a convergence of mind, a fusion of technology and creativity, all with one singular goal in mind, to tackle Namibia's societal challenges head on. Over the past few days, we had an opportunity to collaborate with our innovators, mentors, and experts to develop groundbreaking solutions that we are about to witness to most of our pressing issues. To my innovators, whether it's addressing financial literacy, rural economic development, and youth unemployment, or any other challenge facing our society, and every one of you has a chance to make a real difference, and that's a truly powerful notion. You can pat yourself on the shoulder for taking part in such a big notion. But remember, it's not just the end result in the prizes that you're about to get. It's about the journey, the late night coding sessions. I think some of us coded, and the heated debates and those aha moments. Okay. So as the kick off this hackathon, I hope you embrace the opportunity wholeheartedly. Remember, together we have a power to shape a better Namibia and beyond. And that is what the Impact Lab is all about. Let's innovate, let's collaborate, and let's make a difference. We have a very short program for today. We will kick off with a few welcoming remarks. First from Mr. Johan Engelbrecht, our Chief Operations Officer from Schoemans. Second, and from there, we will start and kick off with our presentations from 9:30. So without wasting any time, Mr. Johan Engelbrecht, please.
Good morning, invited guests, partners, students, members of the media. My name is Johan Engelbrecht. I'm the Chief Operating Officer of Schoemans Group. Schoemans, people may ask, who's Schoemans? Schoemans is a 100% Namibian-owned company that have been in business in Namibia for 64 years. We want to thank our partners, MTC and NUST, for this event, for helping us. I want to wish all participants the best. May the best team win. But remember, we are here to have fun, to learn, and if you're not the winner today, somewhere you will be. Believe in yourself, grow yourself to be the best. Let's sit back, let's relax, let's enjoy what we're going to see. We don't see it every day. And good luck to everybody. Thank you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Marceline Moapili, and I'm a second-year student at NUST, doing my bachelor's in computer science, specializing in software development. So today, I'm a proud member of the Tech Bank team, as you can see on the screen in front of you. Standing next to me are my group members. They'll introduce themselves when they come and present. Okay? So, have you ever gone to a shop and then have you ever gone to the shop with the intention of buying one item, but instead of coming out with that one item, you actually come with a plastic filled with goods? Yeah, well, I'm also a victim, so I do admit that I have a problem with managing my finances. So, but fortunately today, we were given the topic of, not today, but yeah, when we came, we were given the topic of financial literacy, and my group member Theodore will come and give more information on that topic.
Thank you, Marceline. Good morning, everyone. My name is Theodore Shimbululwa. I'm a third-year student pursuing my bachelor degree in informatics. So, as Marceline exposed, we were given the topic financial literacy. So, what is financial literacy? Financial literacy is all about understanding how to manage our money effectively. And it's not just... Why is financial literacy important? For supporting financial goals, here maybe we want to make, to buy a house, retirement cars, basically anything of that sort. Debt management, we want to be able to pay off our mortgages, our student loans, personal loans, and yeah. And then making informed... What is our problem statement? So in Namibia, a significant portion of the working class lacks adequate financial literacy, hindering them in their ability to effectively manage personal finances, plan, achieve long-term financial stability. So, what is our solution? As much as I want to expose our solution, I can't, because Marceline is going to do that for you.
Okay, so me, yes, I have a problem with managing my finances. This is our solution now. So our solution is the Money Mentor. It's an application. So, okay. So now I'll give my teammate, Emmanuel, to explain more on it.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Nambinga Emmanuel. I'm a software developer. Okay, we create an application, an app. The first page is a login page where you have to fill it. Like maybe you spend a lot of money to limit you. Like no, you spend a lot of money in bureau scrap during the night. They need to limit you. Yeah, it will notify you. Okay, and if you take care of your money, then you can it will deposit automatically your money. This one we'll be dealing with, like the bank. It will be just like you can also read this one through the app. Then also investment, like maybe you want to invest in something, then it can show you here also. And my colleague here will create we present a budgeting algorithm that we created when you want to save up some money.
Okay, so far I bet some of you probably have some apps in mind which might be similar to this. No, this is different in the ability of it to actually be connected to your bank account and restrict you from withdrawing a certain amount of money. A reasonable amount which will suit in my budget. Okay, when we totalize, it's okay. The same applies to the ones as well. So now I'll approve with the budget because I see, okay, this is reasonable for me. The amount for my needs is fine for the month. The amount for my wants is okay. And my savings is fine and does not exceed what was already designated. So then this is just the message you see there is just a summary of how much you're going to spend that month based on what I put in the tables. So we have my transport, my needs, and the wants as well. Together we have basically what the budgeting is about. So it's not like your usual Mint apps that we're used to where it tells you where you only budget, but it's not connected to your bank accounts. So this is connected to your bank account, and also it's restricting you from from withdrawing more than what you have. Okay. So this was our presentation.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I will be standing on the existing protocol. We are Moo Guard, guarding your herd one moo at a time. I am Sharirove Unjishevera Kawike, a third-year computer science student, and these are my teammates, Ronyan Julua, a third-year informatics student, and Brito Manuel, a third-year computer science student. The Namibian police has recorded that 123,008,655 Namibian dollars have been lost by the Namibian farmers due to livestock theft. Now begs the question, what is our solution to these problems? We introduced Moo Guard, which is innovative system that will be using real-time tracking and preventative measures. So our system will be using AI and a tracking chip that will be connected to the ear tags to check the farmer's livestock, as well as alerts via USSD and on the mobile app that will be able to notify the farmers if any issues may arise. There are many features that we want to implement into our app and system to be able to help the farmers track and ensure that they protect and survey their livestock. So one of the features is AI, which will be using computer vision to automatically count the cattle, the livestock that the farmer has. And this will be essential because it will also be used to notify the farmer if like some of his livestock are missing or if they've gone out of a specific range location. So like you can be able to send someone, or if a crime is taking place, you can be able to send an alert to the police so they can handle that. So yeah, now my colleague Ronia Julua, the beautiful Ronia Julua, will be presenting the other features.
Okay, good morning. Well, the other feature that we have is a surveillance camera that will be in the kraal. It's AI vision. Well, it will be on those that have smartphones, of course. Let me say, for instance, you went on a vacation, you have herdsmen, right? But you don't really trust your herdsmen. And sometimes they can leave and go to the cooker shop and leave your livestock unattended to. So you will be able to monitor on the app your livestock wherever you are. And our target audience, by targeting communal farmers, Moo Guard ensures a customized and impactful approach that aligns with the specific needs and goals of every livestock farmer. It will safeguard their diversified income streams, since the livestock, most of the farmers do get income from their livestock. So we are there to safeguard your stream. Thank you. I'm now going to hand over for our prototype.
Thank you so much, Ronia. My name is Brito Manuel, and I'll be presenting the prototype. So we'll start off by the prototype. So our app is called Moo Guard, guarding your head at a time. So we implemented the registration features, firstly by the name, farm license, email, password. Once you are off to the next page to ask you now more about your farm, farm ID, your NAM list ID, the number of stock you have, the type of stock, size of colleague mentioned. We have the live tracking feature, the AI surveillance, and the communal alerts if someone is unidentified, and also just tells you more alerts of what's going on if your cattle was found or if a cattle was stolen in the area. So we'll start off by the tracking feature. As she mentioned, it will use geo-fencing, so call someone to go check up if you're not there, or maybe to go see what's going on and where your cattle is, or if it's stolen. Then these are just more features. So it can work with chickens, goats, not necessarily just cows. Any type of livestock you have, it will work
Then we have the communal section. So here is one, number 2, that's kettle number 5, and it uniquely identifies, as we said, our future features will have sort of like a digital passport that can uniquely identify your own kettle. And so this also counts and also fits into the whole detection aspect of it. So if your kettle maybe goes missing within that geolocation and it detects like, oh, I had 40 kettles, now I only have like 2 kettles. I only have, I only have 30. I'm not good at math. Yeah. But you only have 33 kettle, yes. Then it will immediately alert you that 2 kettles are missing, then you can go get it. But thank you so much, guys, and this was our presentation.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are the Golden Trios. My name is Jermaine Chika, alongside my partners, Nashian Golden and Patrick Mateus. So, according to an article, a report released, about 43% of Namibian youth are unemployed, of which 52 are from rural communities, which is why we decided to come up with a solution targeting specifically rural youth unemployed.
Okay, so please excuse the spelling there on the logo. I think Bing was not in its right mind when it was generating that. So Green Cloud is an infrastructure as a service platform that is going to leverage degraded and unused land and youth in our communal areas for the purpose of agriculture. So it aims to reduce difficulty and barriers that are experienced by potential consumers who are looking to get into agriculture. So these people, let's say the youth are going to be responsible for handling, or let's say managing and growing the agricultural produce that may be requested by potential. You simply want to log in first. So once you open the login page, if you don't have any credentials, if you don't have an account, you would then go on to register here. So once you are logged in, what you would be able to see is a catalog of the crops that we as a service provider are capable of growing for you. And then what you'll see there are the details that are then going to elaborate more on the on the performance of the crop. So if you were to grow it with organic fertilizers, how would that go? How long would that take you? How long do you realistically expect your crop to reach its maturity stage? So to order one of these, or to have one of these planted for you by us, progress. So say you said you wanted to plant spinach, so you would then come here on the dashboard, like on the actual in the actual product, like the actual website. When we launch it, it's going to have all the details about the current stage. So the fertilizer is organic. We are planting over 200 square meters. The date when we started the plantation, the estimated harvest date, and then the estimated harvest quantity. So how much can you realistically expect given the inputs that you provided? How much of the produce? Just a concept, and then you can log out. So to elaborate on how this is going to work. So the plan is to have AI integrated into the system, especially for the predictions of how long a specific crop might take given certain conditions. So that is not something it's not our level, our field of expertise. So we would not be able to provide that kind of information. So we would train the model on specific crops, on how crops are grown, given certain conditions, based, API framework. So API meaning just the guy in the middle between your database and your website. That is. So first API will be the connection between your front end and your back end. MongoDB, if none of us are familiar with this, MongoDB is a NoSQL database. So it's basically the database of the future right now. So this is the kind of database that the likes of OpenAI are using to train their models, because it's very good with data retention. It's very quick, so gives that responsive feel. And then for the React, That will be your website, the front end, the good looking stuff, the buttons and all of this stuff. Yes, that's where we are at.
Okay, morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Etuna. The lady over there is Rachel, and this young man over here is Nelson. And we are Team Kumwe. So the problem we were given to tackle is youth unemployment. Youth unemployment. Let us delve into the statistics of this problem. So, the youth in Namibia, as the population stands, is currently is 2.1 million, and 46.1% of that youth is unemployed. 52% of that unemployed youth, that is a very large amount of people to be unemployed in our country. And this has very negative side effects to our economy and, yes, our progression overall. And I'll hand over the floor to my partner Nelson to delve into those negative effects.
I have two questions, which I'm going to answer. Oh, okay. Youth unemployment leads to, there are a lot of things which youth unemployment can lead to, but I only chose about 3. One of them is economic decline. This is where the economy skills. Most of the youth at rural areas, they don't have the skills, and there are no jobs for them. I'll hand over.
Okay, so agriculture is one of the largest industries that we have in Namibia, and our solution is agriculture based. So the solution is focused on creating a platform where young people can self-employ themselves by selling sweet melon. Kumwe has to buy this sweet melon from the rural youth people, and then we turn this sweet melon from a raw material into finished product. That is vegetable oil, which can be used as a substitute product for cooking oil, because cooking oil prices have been on the rise recently and it's hard to afford cooking oil. And the rest of the sweet melon that is left, that is the residue and the flesh, will be turned into animal sweet melon. Our project would then buy the sweet melons from them. Basically, the price will depend on the size, on the type, because we have different types of these sweet melons there. We'll then use a cold presser to turn the seeds from just seeds to the cooking oil, the vegetable oil, which will be a substitute product for cooking oil. We'll then use the fodder maker to make the residue. And
the target locations we plan to start in are Okongo and Enana, just to name a few. And we chose these locations because they are close to the rural areas where the sweet melon is present. Validation, just to show that our solution has some weight. The NIPDB just recently released a fatty oils export guide.
Is going to look like. Assuming this user has already logged in, this is the first thing they'll see. They'll see an about us. What is Kumwe? It's an agricultural project that aims to tackle youth in unemployment for young people in rural areas by giving them a platform where they can trade sweet melons. That means they don't even need education for them. These are the pictures of sweet melon. Many of us are familiar with this. We call them omatanga in Oshuambo. This is usually how we extract the seeds traditionally. These are also people that are extracting the seeds for the consumptions, like I said. And these are the products that we would like to sell. This is the fodder. We've labeled them with our brand. And this is the oil, and these are the prices. 750 yes or no, and then if you have, then you rate it from a scale of 1 to 5. Have you tried the fodder? And if yes, you rate it from the scale of 1 to 5. And then we'll go back to our shop. So how do I shop at our online store? You press shop now, and then you can add the products to your cart, basically. So this is our cart. Is there anything on the cart? Okay. So basically right now our cart is empty, right? So we come here, let's say you are a farmer and you want animal fodder. And this would take your cart details. We'll be integrating the platforms that are already there, like DBP or for the card integration. And then after you've put that in there, we are using these platforms for security reasons, basically. And then after you do that, you pay, and the transaction is done, and thank you. We can become self-sufficient as a country and also create job opportunities for unemployed youth in rural areas. And with that, we've unfortunately come to the end of our presentation. Thank you so much for your time. Any questions?
Good morning, everybody. My name is Johan. I'm a second-year computer science student at NUST, majoring in communication networks, and I'm the team leader for the group NAMDevs. This is my colleague Ismail, and that is Hilma Upindi. According to a recent survey, at least 50% of Namibia's population that depends on agriculture directly or indirectly for a living. And also, we would like, as Namibians, to live in a country where every farmer has access to technological services to produce.
Okay, my name is Hilma Upindi, and I'll be taking you guys the learning space. Okay, so let's picture this. Imagine a world where farmers has access to like all agricultural knowledge at their fingertips. So this is the driving vision of AgriConnect. So our platform would then offer farmers with the latest modern techniques, with the latest farming techniques that will equip them in their businesses. So let me just take you guys through the prototype. So let's just assume maybe you already signed in. So this will be our dashboard. So I'll be explaining the learning space here. The community engagement. So as I said, we are trying to give farmers a platform for them to learn. And we want all farmers to access this platform. So we are under the community engagement. We have collaborative projects where farmers can come together. Ismail. So I'm going to hand the mic to Ismail to explain the farmers marketplace.
Okay, good morning. My name is Ismail Mujanima. I'm a third-year student at NUST doing computer science, software development. So I'm gonna walk you through the marketplace for AgriConnect. So under market space, that's where our users are going to explore like more of the agriculture products and their selling prices. One like to buy a product now using AgriConnect. So if you choose, like, let me say the product is meat, and then you have to sign up. And then after you sign up, that's when now have like there's like a checkout process. Purchase and delivering options just can't be beat. The quality is constantly top notch. For product selection, it works just the same as let me say meat, fish, and then you add it to cart, and then from there you have to choose your delivery method, and that should be like between the customer and then okay. So I pass on the mics to
Hi everyone. Now I'll demonstrate about the AgriConnect IoT part. So usually once a farmer accesses our website, he has to click on under the IoT image, right? And he will be asked to sign up. So let's assume that our user is already registered. Yeah. So basically under my crops, what the user can do is he can review the soil moisture of his crops. So usually what happens is after it rains, right, the soil absorbs moisture, but the top surface dries out. So it seems to the farmer that the soil is not wet, but it's still wet. So if for example we can put the sensor in the soil and then connect that soil to so it will compare the GPS location of the current user with that of a farmer that has already registered, and then it will for example return the farmer's contact details. So then you as a user, all you need to do is get that number and contact him to execute transactions. So to end all these activities, you just press this button here and the window closes. Thank you very much.
Exercise for us in terms of getting to this. For those that I think that doesn't know me, my name is Matt Mellon. I'm from Schoemans Group. I'm the head of digital solution. I also want to make sure that welcome my executives. I've got my HR manager here, Charmaine. I've got my operations manager here, Jareen, and I also got my most important person, the Chief Operating Officer. So I think we've got our senior executives here. I thank MTC, David, and your team members that are here for us doing this, and obviously NUST, Dr. and Valerie. So I think the exercise was fairly easy for us because we needed to have a winner. And but we've commended everybody that participated in this exercise in terms of your contribution, your time, and your energy behind this. I'm not going to talk about all the other groups. I'll go straight to the chase in terms of who are the winners. Okay, I'll start with position number 3. When we looked at this solution, we looked at we start with the relevancy of the idea, the commercial viability of the idea, and how practically is it for us to take this solution get into market. So those are some of the elements that we've looked at. The group that have come to number 3 with a score of 62.3% out of 100. It's Golden Trio. For Golden Trio, congratulations. Job well done. We are going to welcome our HR manager to give out the gift for the first 3 groups. That's it. Let's give them a hand of applause. Golden Trio, thank you so much. The group that have reached the second position, can we warm up? With a score of 71.47% out of 100, it's Kumwe. So congratulations, Kumwe. I hope you will enjoy your prizes. What we also did differently this year, we did a semi-psychometric type of assessment to look at a few things. Keith will talk about that. We've done a scoring of every student that participated in this event in terms of their behavioral skills, their entrepreneurial skills, and Keith will share that with us as well later in the session. Congratulations. And now for the winning group. So I think we need to warm the room up now properly. This group have created one of the best use cases of the 5G technology that will be rolled out in Namibia. So I think for us as judges, that was quite astonishing to see the depth that they took the thinking to. And this group is no other than Moo Guard. So the complexity of the solution, the IoT, the artificial intelligence usage, so it was really quite astonishing in terms of that. Congratulations. And please, Hebri, go ahead and give them their little gift. They are posing first. Congratulations. Another hand of applause to them, please. So that's the winning group.
We have reached the end of our event today. Thank you very much for all that took their time to participate with us. My innovators, we are proud of you. And this is not the end of the road. Okay? So don't feel bad for you. You have pitched beautiful things. The judges appreciated what they heard, and I'm sure the nation out there is very proud of our local talent. And thank you very much. And that is the closure of Hackathon 2024.